Alright, this one is gonna be short. I just wanted to quickly mention the pair socket type, which is very simple. It's a socket type that is quite like the most bare bone type of sockets. It just allows you to use the regular ZeroMQ interfaces for socket, receive, send, and so on, or polar and so on. But it only works between threads. So it doesn't work over the network or between processes. It's also the fastest, and there is no like fancy protocol or pattern around it. It's just you can receive whenever you want, you can send whenever you want, and yeah, it's quite fast. So anyway, I've took back the example from the nproc video and stripped it down a little. So I just have a ZeroMQ context as usual, and I have a little thread here, and I have a little function for my thread. Nothing strange so far. So the way you create a pair socket is just like so. So let's say receive pair is going to be ZeroMQ socket, like so. You pass in the context, and the socket type is ZeroMQ pair, like this. Then you can yeah, so the bind and connect, like one end of it needs to bind, the other end needs to connect. It doesn't really matter which one does which, but like there needs to be one bind and one connect. So the receive pair will connect to nproc. It only can be nproc. My pair, like so. Then ZeroMQ close of the receive pair. This. Let's copy paste this and create the other part of the pair which will send. So the send will bind, since we need one of each, and we will just do ZeroMQ send on the send pair, and we will send a hello with a 6 points and 0 flag. Like so. We will sleep a bit because I don't want to make you to spam your eyes. And we close it. Send pair. So yeah, nothing unusual. Let me just quickly copy the receive because we've done it a million times at this point. Just a buffer I receive and I print it. So let me compile that. And you can see that it just works. And it's the same as all, oh sorry, it's the same as all other socket patterns, except that it's very bare bone, it's extremely fast. And yeah, in case you, yeah, of course there can only be two ends, so it's not like a publisher. Like if I had a thread with a publisher, I can have multiple threads that are subscribers. This doesn't work. Like a pair only has two ends which can communicate with each other. So this is only, yeah, two threads that can communicate with each other. So it's the simplest one, it's the fastest one, it has its uses, and yeah, I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.